The Joe Rogan experience.
I keep hearing there's a formula shortage, which is terrifying.
Oh, the baby formula. Yeah, I saw that recently.
Where's
It's
how is
crazy,
that,
man.
what's
It's
going
crazy.
on? What's going on there?
It's
I don't
crazy.
know. I ain't-
How do you not have enough baby formula?
I'm happy they don't. First of all,
What?
What?
because I
What?
don't. And I'll tell you why.
Please do.
He's about to say something about daggone women breastfeeding and all that other stuff, probably because he looked like he's balanced with natural life. But I've heard something on Fox News, and they were saying that the WIC program has a great deal of formula that they received from these companies per federal government dealings, and also pallets and pallets and pallets of our baby formula was sent to other countries to support their children. And because of that, we don't have these companies who produce the formula are at a great shortage. And the federal government has known about this shortage for a while now, and they even said that they knew about it in February when they spoke about it. You will see that in my other video about this, but I'm just now learning too. So
Baby formula ain't no good for babies.
It's not?
Not most of them are not.
But some women can't pump.
that's
Some
true.
women,
Right.
For whatever reason, they're milk
true.
ducks.
Absolutely.
They gotta
And
use
there's
someone else.
alternative formulas out there. Like there's really good. Some of them are like soy based. I'm like, I don't get your child that. But like when you talk about, I don't want to name companies because that could get me in legal issues.
Right.
But the formula that's on the market has a lot of toxic ingredients in it. It ain't good for babies,
Like
right?
what? What kind of toxic ingredients?
I don't know. I haven't studied this stuff in years, but let people do their own research, right? Let people go, and there's a lot of people that have done this research, right?
Let's see if we can find it. Find out what's bad about baby formula.
Pull up.
Yeah, we need to. And also, whenever people say things like that, they should have that information right there on hand. Never say anything bad about something unless you have a solution right there on hand. Can't say, oh, it's bad for you and it's not good for the baby, and it's a bunch of ingredients in there that's not conducive to growth, and it put hormones in your body and all this other stuff. And then someone asks you, so what's bad about it? I don't know. Do your own research. I got an issue with that. Hopefully that's not a problem with y'all, but that's how I am. I don't like when people do that at all.
The ingredient list on
Just Google what's bad about baby formula.
Okay. You might have to use
It might be a thing.
an alternative.
Yeah, that would give you
search
bad.
engine.
What'd you say?
That would give you bad blog results. Like that's gonna give you
Oh.
goofy people are trying to sell stuff.
Yeah,
How about toxic ingredients in baby formula? Could
That
you
might
Google
work.
that?
that might work.
Would that work? What are you doing over there, Jamie? You wrestling with that microphone?
But I don't know. You know, like
It's definitely better to have breast milk.
yes,
But
absolutely.
I think for some women that's an
It's
impossibility.
not an option.
Right. So then, all right, maybe you got to have that formula, right? But I think a lot of women also can't afford the breast milk because the breast milk is expensive. You know, if you can't nurse.
Oh, you
buying
mean
it.
buying breast? Yeah, it's very
that's-
expensive.
Yeah, that stuff is very expensive. So it's hard to get alternatives, blah, blah, blah. And the thing is, like, there are people that are making baby formula that is, like, organic, holistic. But because of, like, FDA regulations, there's certain guidelines they got to stay within. So they can't say, oh, this is safe for a newborn, right?
Oh,
But you can technically give it to a newborn, but they can't put that on the label and say, hey, this is good for a newborn. You can get this stuff on Amazon, right? But there's organic, like, good baby formula out there.
so they can't call it baby formula? Is that what it is?
Yeah, well,
What do they call it?
It's like it's more, they market it towards like more toddlers.
Huh.
So like it's like I want to say 6 to 12 months or 12 months to 24 months or something like that. Yeah, I just had a baby, so that's why I was
I see.
all in it.
Oh, here it is. Some of America's biggest manufacturers of baby food have not been adequately testing and removing products with dangerous levels of heavy metals, according to new U.S. congressional report. This is all part of an ongoing battle to make baby food safe. The new report says Gerber and Beechnut didn't properly test and remove these products, while Sprout Foods Incorporated, Walmart's Parent Choice, and Plum Organics were relaxed in their efforts. Arsenic, lead, cadmium and mercury were found in rice cereals, sweet potato purees, juices, and sweet snack puffs, according to a previous report from the Subcommittee on Economic and Consumer Policy Committee on Oversight. At the time, the companies, Nature sells Happy Family Organics and Happy Baby products. Beech Nut, Hain, Earth's Best Organic, and Gerber agreed to the subcommittee's previous request for investigation. The subcommittee also reached out to Walmart, Campbell, and Sprout Organic Foods, which did not allow the investigation. Those companies later began cooperating.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Right.
So there's a toxic baby food lawsuit cases. Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, this can go into a huge conversation as to what's not good for a great deal of us. All the meats, all the vegetables, and not the vegetables, at its purest form, but vegetables that's sold to us after they go through a certain process and is sprayed with a chemical in order to preserve them. We can talk about this for days. But what's not going to happen is Joe Rogan and this gentleman coming at this situation from a viewpoint of you're saving babies' lives by them not having any Enfamil or any Similac. If you had a prophylactic, then you wouldn't have a baby. But, well, maybe. I don't know if they're going to discuss more detailed information as to why this stuff has been taken off, why people can't get it, but we'll see.
And then then you see the ADHD, autism situation popping up because of the heavy metals, neurotoxins. Yeah.
Right. For parents who have bought food from any of the brands and have children with autism and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, both autism and ADHD have been associated with toxic metals.
So when I saw this story pop up, so in the back of my mind, I'm like, good, right? It's like in some ways it's bad because the baby needs something, right? It needs something,
right?
But in another way, I'm just like, it's catch-22.
Why is there a shortage? Why?
Well,
Google that. Why is there a baby food shortage? Yeah,
I thought it was because of
Is it the Putin price hike?
I thought it was because the
Here it goes.
This is a real podcast. I'm going to say that. And listen. And Joe Rogan is my guy. The way he does his podcast, I love it. It's so natural. It's so free. He allows people to be themselves. He's himself. He don't change up for anyone. But they're discussing topics that no one there has any information on. And yeah, he does have the opportunity to research it right there on the spot. But I'm just trying to be informed. That's it. I'm just trying to be informed. And I honestly was looking forward to having Joe Rogan give me his hot take on it all. But he's learning on the fly as well.
Wow, look at that. 40% of baby food formula out of stock. Thread on infant formula shortage situation, which feels like a slow-moving train wreck. First, retail stock has been rocky for months. It was already bad over the holidays. Then a big recall plus plant shutdown in February made it worse. Oh, so it was a plant shutdown.
Oh, that's right, because the plants have been burning down. You saw that?
Yeah, I did. That was like food production plants.
Yes, food processing
plants.
Yeah,
why is that happening? But man, it's a good time to be a conspiracy theorist.
It's a great time
because you got a lot of ammunition.
That's crazy. They said that the baby formula they found some things in it that wasn't supposed to be in it. Just say that.
I tend not to look into this stuff. It's probably because it gives me anxiety.
Yeah, it gives me anxiety too. That's why I need weed. I need this Mike Tyson weed. Dangerous.
Oh boy.
Possible contamination of several infants got sick and 2 died.
Whoa.
Oh.
Nutrition recalled and withheld some of its baby formula product due to concerns about possible contamination. All this stuff is terrifying, man. Just when you hear talk about food shortages, they keep saying food shortages are coming.
Yeah.
And people are saying food shortages are coming. I'm like, what? Do something.
Yeah.
How do you know it's coming?
Yeah.
Where's the food coming from?
Where's the food coming? From where is the food coming? Entertaining. Joe Rogan's podcast is always entertaining, and it's always good to stop there. Like on your way to finding information, Joe Rogan's podcast is a good place to stop. For this particular topic, I didn't receive much information. I apologize what am I apologizing for? I didn't receive any information, and I don't apologize. I was hoping to receive something that will, I don't know. I don't know. That would educate me, but it didn't. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about it in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button or the super thanks button, which a lot of you have been doing, and thank you so much, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I am Van, and now we are all the LFR family. We in this together now, man. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video and hopefully inside the Patreon as well. You all have been amazing per usual, man. Love y'all.